That's fine.
It says convert to PDF. I don't know if I can open it. Wait a second. Wait. I don't know if I can open it because I think I have to pay £67. It says yearly to convert this file to a PDF.
1 second, I will sort out. 1 second.
Okay.
Why? Can you download Word on your phone? Word.
Yeah, I don't have Word. I don't have
Download.
Microsoft Home at all, so I don't even have Word on my laptop.
Can you just download on your phone Word application?
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me just do that. I'm just going to download it now. Word. And then Microsoft Word install. Okay, it's just installing.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Because looks like I cannot make as PDF. I don't know why.
Okay. I'm just downloading it now.
Okay.
It's just opening.
Okay.
Allow. It's just connecting, configuring, fetching your files. Privacy settings applied. Okay, let me go back to your thingy that you sent me. Word, just once, opening. Okay, shall I read it out?
Yes. Have you opened?
Yes, I have. Okay, date 27th
Okay.
of the 10th,
Amazing.
25. Formal complaint and notice of breach of trust. Demand for immediate removal of executors and independent investigation. Estate of Helen Elizabeth McRae. Dear Kathleen McRae, Julio Dwyer Ciani, and Mr. Simon Mordey, I am writing in my capacity as a named beneficiary under the will of the late Helen Elizabeth McRae to lodge a formal complaint and to demand the immediate removal of both current executors, trustees, Miss Kathleen McRae and Miss Julio Dwyer Ciani, on the grounds of misconduct, concealment, conflict of interest, and breach of fiduciary and statutory duties. For almost 3 years following my grandmother's death, I was deliberately kept uninformed of my rights and entitlements as a beneficiary under her will and the associated family trust. I was never properly informed of my entitlement under her will, nor of the creation or registration of the related family trust. Both executors, Julio Dwyer Ciani and Kathleen McRae, had a clear fiduciary duty to notify me as soon as my grandmother died and as soon as probate was granted to provide me with transparent information. This duty has not been fulfilled. This concealment took place whilst I was experiencing financial hardship and struggling to secure stable housing and basic living conditions, something both executors were fully aware of. The deliberate withholding of information during this period placed me at a clear material disadvantage and constitutes an abuse of position under the Fraud Act 2006, abuse of position. My grandmother passed away in late 2022, yet I was not contacted or informed of any entitlement until October 25, nearly 3 years later, despite being a named beneficiary under her will. 1. Legal and ethical breaches. The actions of both current executors trustees constitute multiple violations under the Trustee Act 2000, Administration of Estates Act 1925, and established case law. Breach of fiduciary duty. Failure to act with honesty, transparency, and fairness towards a beneficiary. Failure to inform beneficiary. I was kept entirely unaware of my £15,000 legacy, the attached interest, and my continuing beneficial interest in the family trust for almost 3 years. Concealment and misrepresentation. Withholding my inheritance information for nearly 3 years. Conflict of interest. Personally benefiting from the estate assets while controlling the distribution process. Deliberate concealment. The executors repeatedly avoided mentioning my entitlement while knowing that I was experiencing serious financial hardship. Delay in administration. Probate was not granted until September 24 and the trust not registered until 25 without valid justification. Failure to provide accounts. No estate or trust statements have been shared despite probate being granted in September 24. Mismanagement of assets. Transferring estate funds to executor accounts and making unilateral financial decisions without beneficiary consultation. Exclusion of the independent executor, Mr. Simon Mordey, removing independent oversight and professional transparency required by law, appears to have been excluded from the process, leaving the estate solely controlled by the two family executors. Mismanagement of funds. Assets, house equals £407,000, bonds equals £61,000, ISA 6,780, shares 7,000, contents 19,000 have apparently been consolidated into an executor account without any estate accounts or beneficiary statements being shared. Breach of trust and duty. As executors trustees, both Julie O'Dwyer-Ciani and Kathleen McRae owe legal duties of transparency, prudence, and impartiality to all beneficiaries, including me. Withholding information constitutes a breach of trust and a potential act of misrepresentation. These actions amount to gross misconduct and breach of trust, which disqualify both executors from continuing in their positions. 2. Immediate actions demanded. I hereby demand the following actions within 14 days of this notice. 1. Immediate suspension of Kathleen McRae and Julia O'Dwyer-Ciani as executors trustees pending investigation. 2. Appointment of an independent administrator via LCM or the Chancery Division to take over control of the estate and trust funds. 3. Full and certified disclosure of all estate and trust documents, including complete estate accounts, executor trust bank statements, receipts, expenditures, and legal fees. Copies of all HMRC filings, valuations, and correspondence with financial institutions. Detailed record of any transfers, withdrawals, or distributions made to Julie, Kathleen, Paul, Aidan, or any other part. I need to read these two. Complete estate accounts, executor trust bank statements, receipts, expenditures, and legal fees. Copies of all HMRC filings, valuations, and correspondence with financial institutions. 4. Immediate freeze of all estate and trust assets, including property, bonds, and bank accounts, until a court or independent solicitor reviews the accounts. 5. Confirmation in writing that no property sale, including the Ilkley residence, will proceed without full beneficiary consent. Furthermore, I formally request documentary evidence substantiating the claimed lifetime payments allegedly made to Julie O'Dwyer-Ciani, £109,000, Paul McRae, £46,000, and Kathleen McRae, £5,000. As these figures were declared to the solicitor for the purpose of determining inheritance tax and distribution of residue, I now require full bank statements and transfer proofs showing when and from which accounts these funds were paid, written confirmation from financial institutions verifying that these transactions occurred before the death of the late Helen McRae, any correspondence between the executors and HMRC confirming that these lifetime gifts were legitimately declared and assessed for inheritance tax purposes. Failure to produce verifiable evidence will raise serious concerns that the executors misrepresented material facts to HMRC and to the solicitor managing the estate, which may amount to fraud, concealment, or misappropriation of estate funds. I also note that, at the time these alleged lifetime gifts were said to have been made, Julie O'Dwyer had recently sold her own property. Therefore, it is necessary to confirm that the £109,000 in question did not originate. Which property did she sell? My mum didn't sell her own property, I don't think.
No, so
Or maybe
what
she did. Oh,
she was
do you
selling?
mean when I was like 9 years old? Do you mean like 20 years ago? Because the only property that they've ever sold was the one in Wolfioff Avenue, and then they sold the one in Edenbridge Road. But then the most recent one that we lived in for 15 years in Palmer's Green, that was rented.
Okay, so she didn't sell this property, it
No, I
was
think no.
rented.
Sorry, I think you're probably right. Because the lifetime gifts. When were the lifetime gifts made? When was that? Was that because if that was when my grandma died, They weren't.
No, before she died properly.
Okay.
Your auntie writes you that before she died, she gave your mom cash,
Mm.
but you told me that your mom was selling property when she moved to sell property, and now she buy another one.
So they have bought this property in Knaresborough using the funds from my dad's mum's will, because she died the year before my grandma died and left my dad some money. So that's a whole other issue, because I'm probably a beneficiary there too somewhere potentially. But in fact, I probably am, because in this will it says that it's for grandchildren. So if my dad's mum made a will and said this money is to go to my son and any grandchildren, then that means that I would be a beneficiary. And that means that I didn't give consent for them to move to Knaresborough. So that means they wouldn't have consulted me on that will as well. So maybe we can search for that will too, because that would be even more money. But anyway, let's
Okay.
just leave it in, because I think you're probably right. I know my mum has sold some of her properties, so it probably is right. Anyway, let me just keep reading. Should it be established that any of these figures were falsified, I will have no choice but to request an independent forensic audit of the estate and to report the matter to HMRC's Probate and Inheritance Tax Investigation Unit. In addition, I wish to raise a serious concern regarding Julie O'Dwyer-Ciani's admission in her written correspondence to me dated, in which she stated that she had given Kathleen permission to manage the solicitor's requests and communications because she did not have the time to deal with the HMRC documentation and estate matters. This statement alone confirms that Julie O'Dwyer-Ciani has failed to fulfill her legal obligations as a named executor and trustee of the estate. An executor cannot delegate or transfer their fiduciary responsibilities to another party without a formal deed of renunciation or explicit court approval. By informally handing over control of the estate and its administration to her sister, Julie O'Dwyer-Ciani has breached her fiduciary duty, acted outside the scope of the law, and placed the integrity of the entire estate process in jeopardy. It is further concerning that she also wrote to me stating that I am not entitled to receive confidential documentation and not directly family, as in a McRae family member. Such a statement is both factually incorrect and discriminatory, as I am a legally named beneficiary under the will of Helen Elizabeth McRae, and therefore have a statutory right to access estate accounts, distribution records, and all relevant trust documentation under the Trustee Act 2000 and Administration of Estates Act 1925. This correspondence shows a clear attempt to exclude me unlawfully, mislead me about my legal rights, and conceal information regarding the mismanagement and potential misuse of estate funds. For these reasons, I am requesting that both Julie O'Dwyer-Ciani and Kathleen McRae be immediately suspended from their roles as executors and trustees, pending a full independent investigation and audit of the estate and trust accounts. Furthermore, their conduct raises serious legal concerns under the following UK legislation: Trustee Act of 2000, breach of fiduciary duty. The reason I'm laughing is because I'm just imagining my auntie's face when she reads this. I'm just imagining, that's why I'm laughing. Trustee Act 2000, breach of fiduciary duty and failure to act in good faith. Theft Act 1968, Section 17, possible false accounting and misappropriation of estate funds. Fraud Act 2006, Section 2, fraud by false representation to the solicitor and HMRC. Administration of Estates Act 1925, Section 25, concealment of estate information. Taxes Management Act 1970, potential false declaration or evasion of inheritance tax. These matters now appear to constitute not only civil breaches, but potentially criminal offences of dishonesty and fraud. Given these breaches, I am now considering a formal complaint to the Solicitors Regulation Authority and HMRC's Probate and Inheritance Tax Investigation Unit, as well as applying to the High Court for removal of the executors under Section 50 of the Administration of Justice Act 1985. 3. Legal consequences of continued misconduct. Should you fail to comply with the above, I will file an urgent application before the High Court, Chancery Division, Probate Section for the formal removal of both current executors, trustees, the appointment of an independent court officer, trustee administrator to handle the estate, an accounting order requiring full disclosure of all transactions, and damages for financial loss and emotional distress caused by deliberate concealment and breach of duty. I've reserved the right to seek costs, interest, and compensation for distress and financial loss caused by these ongoing breaches. Please note that this letter also serves as formal notice of potential civil and criminal liability under sections 61 to 63 of the Trustee Act 1925 for any misappropriation, negligence, or concealment of estate assets. For data and confidentiality notice. No party is authorised to process or use my national insurance number or personal data until full disclosure and transparency are restored. Any further use without my written consent will be reported as a breach of UK GDPR and Data Protection Act 2018. I request written confirmation of receipt of this email and full compliance within 14 calendar days. Failure to respond appropriately will result in immediate escalation to the court and relevant oversight bodies. At this stage, let me get off this chair because I think it's going to break at any second. At this stage, I have not been provided with any estate accounts, trust statements, or legal documents, despite, God, this is just so disgraceful that they've done this. I literally cannot freaking believe this shit. Despite being a named beneficiary, I therefore require full disclosure of all estate documentations, valuations, HMRC submissions, and any correspondence with solicitors. I trust this matter will now be treated with the seriousness it deserves. I expect full cooperation, transparency, and immediate corrective action in accordance with the law. Please note that all future communication regarding this matter must be made in writing only and sent exclusively to my email address, lydiaodwyer@yahoo.com. I will not accept or respond to any telephone calls, verbal communication, or informal correspondence. This is to ensure full transparency, accountability, and an accurate written record of all communications. Yours faithfully, Lydia O'Dwyer Ciani, Beneficiary, Estate of Helen Elizabeth McRae. Attachments. Attachment 1, text message from Kathleen McRae. Kathleen and
This message demonstrate.
yeah, that is let me just scroll down. So sorry. So in those messages, she wrote that you don't get given all this confidential documentation, which is legally false and shows a clear attempt to deny me access to documents that I am fully entitled to see as a named beneficiary. 5. Finally, she admitted that she had given Kathleen permission to manage the solicitor's requests and communications because she did not have time to deal with the HMRC documents. This confirms that she informally delegated her fiduciary responsibilities, something an executor cannot lawfully do without formal renunciation or court approval.
There is 5 attachments.
Yeah, I've seen the attachments. Okay, so Margaret, who am I sending this to?
Not yet, because we need to check those part regarding for which money they buy new property.
Okay.
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 You can check now this will regarding your mother.
Yeah, I would like to check that, but the only problem is I don't
also-
entirely know her full name, or literally I don't know anything about her, but all I know is she died and she left my dad a lot of money. And I probably was a beneficiary if the will said the same, if the will said grandchildren as well, then
Because
that means that,
also
yeah.
they could do trick that they send from your father trust to your mom to cover this trust. Okay.
Yeah. So shall we search? Her name was Mary, Mary.
Yeah.
I don't even know what day she died. That's the problem. I don't know the exact date of death. I only know she died, I think, the year before my grandma died, but I don't know if we'll have enough information unless we can search date of death somewhere. Because that might be more money. I mean, it was very strange. Like suddenly my dad got like £56,000, maybe even more. And like the only reason they bought that house in Knaresborough is because of the money that came from his mother. So I just don't know how we're going to search this. I just have such limited information. I mean, there's probably a database, genealogy, where you can search all this information. It's literally my father's biological mother. My grandfather's called Malachi Ford on my dad's side, and my grandmother's called Mary O'Dwyer. Not Ciani, because Ciani came from my dad's foster family where he was raised. So her name's just Mary O'Dwyer. Do you know if there's any way of searching for the information of her date of
Yeah,
death?
the same way what we did, but the information you just got, then you will give her son a name.
I know, but the
They
problem
will
is
find
that when we searched for my grandma's probate, we had her date of death, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't, did we?
Yeah,
Because I
but
think you found that. You found that, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't have to do.
Okay, so yeah, we can just do it the same way.
Yeah.
It's just Mary. Mary O'Dwyer. And yeah, Mary O'Dwyer, that was her name. She died in her 60s. She was very young. She had my dad when she was like 20 years old, I think.
Some details.
Although saying that, if I'm not a named beneficiary, maybe it would be different. But I might still have some rights, you know, even if it's not like she hasn't put my name in the will. She might just have put grandchildren.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh dear, dear, dear. My goodness me. My goodness me.
As I was researching, what they did is fucking serious crime.
Yeah. I haven't asked you yet. What do you think of the email that Kathleen sent me? What were your thoughts on that? Because the only thing that I did think when I received that email is at least she has given the full amount, the £15,000. Like she hasn't changed the amount that I'm owed.
What do you mean?
Like when we were talking yesterday, I said to you, it wouldn't surprise me if they pocketed some of the cash. So they'll say to me that I'm only owed £2,000 of will money. But when she emailed, she did put the full amount in the email. She put you and your brother are both owed £15,000.
Yes, she put this, but also she had to explain herself where the rest of the money go. She already dispute cash, which your mom lied to you.
Mm. Yeah, I know. I know.
Your mother already get some cash, and maybe your brother too. You will find out.
Maybe. Maybe we
If
will
he
find
already
out.
get his part, if he already get his part, it was on purpose to make you struggle more.
But you see, this is what mental illness stigma does. It's like as soon as you say somebody's sick, mentally sick, everybody thinks, oh, we can't give her money, we can't give her housing, she won't be able to live on her own and manage, she won't be able to manage her money, she won't be able to manage a job. Like it strips you, she's not entitled to medical care because she's mentally sick, and it just strips you of all your rights and all of your like rights to money because people aren't going to give the mentally sick money. They're just not going to do it because it's like she's going to just squander it away, or that money will be used for.
If you will lose this money for shit, you will be without nothing.
I know.
Still, it's your right to get those cash.
I
How
know.
you will spend that is up to you, not
Yeah,
up to fucking them.
I know. Exactly.
If you will lose those money, you will lose. You will be without anything.
Yeah, I know.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
I
want to
want my
give this
money.
to charity, you will give to charity. It's
Mm,
not their business.
yeah, exactly. I just want to do something that would make my grandma proud, you know. I just want to
You see?
do, not even
That's
like
why
for my family, but for my
if
son.
you
Like, I just want to do
Lydia,
something that makes my son smile. My grandma would look at the way I spent the
that
money and be like, I'm really glad I left
Lydia,
that for.
that's why it was very important for your mom to make you look like you are sick, mentally
Mm,
sick. That's why they
mm,
wanted to take over your assets, Lydia,
mm,
obviously.
mm. Yeah, maybe,
Yeah. If you
maybe.
will prove this, we can, prepare statement that
Mm.
they did everything to you because they were up to your mother's, your grandma cash, and they want to excuse you from it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Don't send this yet because
Okay,
this is just draft. Okay, I need
okay,
to
okay.
change the part regarding this. Your mother sold the property. I need
Well,
to put in
mm.
different words because I
Well,
was
no, don't
saying.
necessarily do that because I just want to be clear with you. So during my
Mhm.
lifetime, the properties that my mother has sold is would have been in when I was 15 years old. We moved from a property in Bush Hill Park to renting. So that property was definitely sold. So the last time that my mother sold a property was 16 years ago. So that means the
Okay,
last
but
time
we
my
need
mother
to,
sold a property was in
okay,
2009.
but still we need to put this in different words. This part, okay, because we need to include your father that he gets some assets and
Yeah.
there might be potential situation that from those assets cash
Mm.
transfer to your mother account so later on she can just cash it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also Catherine write about your universal credit union. In these documents it's clearly state that you're
Mm.
supposed to get cash in your hand without taxation.
Yeah.
So we already have strong document.
Mm.
I just need to little finish.
Mm.
We don't want to accuse her on nothing. That must be in different words.
Mm. Yeah. I don't want my mum to have a heart attack though or anything like that. I just want her to have a wake up call that like some of the decisions she's made in my lifetime to shield me from things that she thinks I need protection from are not in my best
She needs
interest
protection.
and are an infringement of my rights. Like, for example, not
She
letting me
needs,
go to funerals and not giving me the money that I'm entitled to. You know, she shouldn't be doing that. It's not really okay for her to be doing that. Not when I'm struggling, not when I'm in financial hardship.
uh-huh.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know who has the control here because, it's just difficult to say who has the control in this situation, you know?
No,
But
they argue. It's fine.
Yeah.
She will stop this nonsense with you.
Yeah.
She was upholding this everything because she wanted to make you mentally ill. So then she will have reason to not give you anything. That's why she was waiting that long and
Yeah.
trying to put you in the system.
Mm.
That was her main goal.
Mm.
It looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we need some more answers and evidence, but it doesn't look too good, does it? I mean, all I know is I could have benefited from that money much sooner.
Mhm.
So,
Exactly.
mm,
First of all, you're supposed to know about this trait,
mm,
and your mom plays stupid that she didn't know, she didn't see anything. While she already gets some cash without your knowledge
yeah.
for her good, not for your.
Mm. I'm trying to search now for my I'm trying to search now for my dad's mum's death certificate. I've registered and I'm trying to search for the
Mhm.
death certificate. But the thing
Okay.
is that it says when was the event registered, year in which the event was registered. So I'm just gonna put, I honestly just don't remember, but I think that it was probably 2021.
Try. If not, then try another date.
How can the event be identified? Before you contact Grow for assistance, please refer to the how to order videos here. I know the GRO index reference. I want to search for the reference in the GRO indexes. I want GRO to search for the registration and will provide details to identify it. Yeah, it's going to have to be the last one. And then you have details of the person in the entry required. You have to put in the surname of the deceased, the forenames of the deceased, the date of death, the age at death, the place of death, the occupation of the deceased, the marital status, um, and it costs £16 to get it sent to you. The certificates can only be posted.
Okay, so then try just get this wheel.
Okay, so
See if you can research.
yeah, we can try. Could you resend me the link to search for the will?
Yes. 1
Thanks.
second.
Okay. I just don't know not enough information. I know she worked in fashion, but I just don't really know much more than that. Okay, but let's have a look. We might be able to. Wait, this is
Mhm.
for land and property. That's for land and
Yeah,
property. But
this
we're
is the
searching
one.
for death certificate, aren't we, of my dad's mum?
1 second, 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. This is the one. Sorry for that.
It's okay. Oh, I haven't got the link.
Yeah, you get.
No, I haven't got the link.
No? Okay, one
No.
second. Sorry, this is the link. Why
I
it's
haven't got
not
it.
going? Well, okay, one second. I will do it again.
Okay.
Should be now.
Yes. Okay, let's have a look. Also, what about my granddad? Do you think he left me any money in his will when he died?
I don't know. You need to check, Lydia. Check everything.
So, okay, so first off, I'm going to try and find Mary, but I just really don't know how I'm going to. I just don't have any information about her. What was their year of death? I don't know. I'm going to put 2021, but it could have been sooner. She wasn't a soldier. Do you have any keywords? Actually, I do. I've got Brian. I've got Siani.
Brian, full name
Oh, okay.
and surname
Yeah, Brian
of your father.
Gerald
Son.
O'Dwyer, Siani,
Son.
son. I've got the names of her sisters, which were Colette. Colette, I think.
Yeah.
Colette.
Sisters
There
collect.
was Anne.
But right, sisters.
Okay, yeah, sisters. Sisters. There was her husband. Well, I don't know if she'd have put Malachi in, but I'll just add it in. There's no harm in adding it in. Malachi Ford, which was the
Husband.
father of her child.
Okay.
Um, what else? Um, I can't think of any other keywords. Can you think of any other keywords that I should?
This is enough.
Street name, village, town. Oh, I think she lived in London. But also, let me put in London and let me put in County Clare in Ireland as well. County Clare, Ireland, Southern Ireland, ROI, and then put in. Okay, I think there are enough keywords. What was their month of death? What should I do if I don't know the month of death?
Do you need put this information or not?
I don't know, they've just got blank squares, but
Is optional or
oh, that one's optional, that one's optional, that one's optional, that one's optional, that one's oh yeah, they're all optional. Okay. So I'll just click save and continue. Okay, there's loads of results. There's 105. So let me scroll down. There's Eunice, there's Mary Eunice. Oh my God, how am I going to do that? Registry. Okay, so let me search. I don't know what it means when it says principal registry. It says like I'm not going to bother searching if the registry office was Cardiff, for example.
yeah,
Um,
just look what is for her.
but the only thing is, okay, I don't know. Let me just. How many pages are there? Okay, so there are 11 pages. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh wait, yeah, no, because some of these last names aren't correct. Okay. So we don't want to look at O'Brien, O'Leary, or O'Shee, so they're all not right. O'Sullivan, no. O'Keefe, no. O'Farrell, no. O'Donnell, O'Callaghan, no. So we're on page 9 now. Page 8, O'Grady, no. O'Neill, no. Page 7, O'Keefe, O'Leary, O'Doherty, no. We're on page 6, O'Brien, O'Donnell, O'Neill, nope. Page 5, O'Lynn, O'Brien, O'Neill, no. Page 4, O'Brien, O'Mahony, O'Leary, no. Page 3, O'Toole, O'Brien, O'Leary, O'Connor, no. Page 2, O'Neill, O'Brien, O'Connor, O'Malley. Okay, so it must be on page 1. O'Dwyer, Mary Eunice, 10th of December 2021. It could be that one, but that registry office was in Cardiff, so that's not likely. And then the rest of these are just Dwyer, not O'Dwyer. This is strange, unless she was living in Wales. Mary Olive Dwyer, died 6th of February 21. Date of probate. That was Newcastle. And then Mary Alberta Dwyer, Mary Gerard Bridget Dwyer. You see, that could be the one because she died the day before my birthday, which was the 13th of October, and her middle name was Gerard, which is my dad's middle name. So this one sounds like it could be her. But how am I going to
Okay.
know for sure? How am I going to know for sure? Because her surname wasn't Dwyer, it was O'Dwyer. That's what I'm a bit worried about. But I don't know how to get more information. Like, let me screenshot it. These are the only um these are the only Dwyers that came up. Let me just send it to you by screenshot.
Can you buy both of them?
Oh no, where's it gone? What have I done? What have I done? Oh, and it's here. Um, I mean, I could just message my dad and say, what was your mother's full name? I mean,
Okay,
there's
but he
only
will not
one,
give
two,
you.
three, four results that have come up, and there's only one result that was actually O'Dwyer, but the registry office was Cardiff, and I just don't know why.
Maybe. Maybe they did this to mislead you,
What do you mean?
so you will not track those information.
Yeah, maybe, maybe. I mean, it's probably one of these four results. I just don't know which one. That's the problem. I just
Try
don't know which
buy
one.
them.
What do you mean, try them?
Buy four of them is just £4,
Yeah, I could do that.
and then you will check
Okay, let me buy the
the
Bridget
one you
Mary
think is the
Gerard one. Let
most.
me buy that first because of the fact. Okay, I'll just add
Okay.
them all to my basket. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Cardiff, Newcastle, Principal Registry, Principal Registry.
Yeah.
Mary Alberta Dwyer. Wow, imagine if she had a middle name that I never even knew. Also, have I maybe spelt Mary wrong? Is there a different way of spelling Mary? Could you check? Is there a different way of spelling Mary?
Could you show me how did you spell?
Mary.
One R?
Yeah, one R. But I'm looking at these probate dates, and on average here, for all of these Marys, there's a maximum of 5 months between the date of death and the date of probate. So why did it take a
Yes, this
whole
is the
year?
one. This is the one.
Which one?
Mary. Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I just wish I knew out of these Marys which one she is, because there's so many different ones. It's one of these four that I've sent to you. Either Mary Olive, Mary Eunice, Mary Alberta, or Mary Gerard Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was simple. Actually, let me try and search for my granddad, because I should have more
Okay.
information about him, because I know he died in. So I've added those to my basket. So let me just search for my granddad. So can we do this way? I think so. Okay, what was their last name? McRae. Thomas McRae. What was their first name? Thomas. Thomas Watson. He had a middle name, so it was Thomas Watson. What was their year of death? It was 1998. I know that. Oh, this is good. I have more information. Do you have any keywords? Okay. Let me just delete all of these keywords for my okay, so keywords we put Helen Elizabeth McRae, wife, children, Julie O'Dwyer, Siani, Kathleen McRae, Paul McRae, and we'd put Walbeck, Ilkley. We can put down Grove Road, that's where they lived before. Put down finance. We can put down professor, academic. What else can I put down? Oh, village, town, or city, Yorkshire.
Your father name, son,
Bedford. Oh, my dad's name, Brian. Oh, and my
son,
brother's name, Brian Ciani. Son-in-law, Aidan Ciani. Grandson, Lydia Ciani. Granddaughter. Okay, and what was their month of death? I have no idea. What was their day of death? I have no idea. What was their year of probate? I don't know, but probably 1998. What was their month of
we
probate?
don't
Don't
know.
know. So I'll just
You
save
don't
and
need this,
continue.
just
Oh my god,
press.
it's come up straight away. It's come up straight away. Oh my god. And the registry office was in Leeds. The registry office was in Leeds. He died on the 2nd of June 1998, and guess when the date of probate was? It was the 13th of October, the day before I was born.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm definitely going to add that to the basket. Are there any other wills I need? Can you think of anyone else who's died that I might need their will? Oh God, I
No,
can't think of anyone. Can you think of anyone?
no.
No, you wouldn't be able to because nobody else has died. I mean, of course, I could search my son's birth certificate here because I need another copy of his birth certificate. But mhm, mm. Okay, so we've added all of those to the basket. So let me see. Have I even logged in? Wait, yeah, I have. Okay, my basket. So do you think I should just order all of these wills? Or should I
Yes.
remove the wills from Newcastle and Cardiff?
No, check all of them.
Okay. You will have access to the documents you order for 31 days. You need an account to view and order. The documents are provided for personal use. Place order. Okay, I've got to sign in. Enter my email, Lydia. Oh yeah, because they'll send them all to me straight away, won't they? So then we can just have a look.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and find it. Okay. Continue. Password. Continue. Okay, redirecting to payment. Please select payment method Visa. Oh, don't tell me I have to put in all my information. Oh no, I don't. Autofill. And I'm literally going to have no money to do anything this month, but that's fine. This is important stuff. This is important stuff. So I don't mind spending all my money on it. And soon I'll be rich. Mhm. Okay, your payment was successful. Your order has been accepted. My orders. Find your orders. Right. Download grant, download will. Okay, so the one for my granddad, the documents are pending for some reason. I don't know why. The one for okay, so my grandma, we've already got that one. Okay, so can I send some of these to you so that you can look while I'm looking,
Uh-huh.
see if it says my name. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so first off, I'm just going to download, I think I'm going to just download all the wills because that's when it will say whether I have any money. Okay, where is it? Okay, download complete. Right, okay. Okay, let me share this with you and see if you can
Mm-hmm.
find any useful information in that relates to me in any way. Anything to do with Ireland or Brian or anything like that. Okay, let me go back to right. So that's Mary, the first one. That's Mary Olive O'Dwyer. Now we're going to we can't do my granddad because the documents for some reason are pending, which is
Mm-hmm.
strange. Now we're going to do Mary Alberta. Let's see if we can find anything. God, this is mad. I can't believe you can do this. I can't believe you can find this information so easily. It's just so
This she had William Dwyer husband, Wendy Dwyer, Lisa Dwyer.
no, I don't think she did. I don't think she had a husband. I don't think she ever remarried. Okay, let me share this one with you. No, I don't think she married, so I don't think it would be William. That's the second one. So they were the two that I thought it probably wasn't those two. So now let me send you the one that I thought it might be, which was the one that the date of death was the day before my birthday. So this Mary has the same middle name as my dad.
Okay, which one?
This one I'm going to send
Her-
you now is Mary Gerard, and her middle name is
Okay,
my dad's middle name.
okay.
So let me just, okay, yeah, so this is someone who lived in Headingley in Leeds. Oh my God, that's literally so near to me. If she lives in Headingley, that's like really near to me. That would be really weird. Okay, and then now the last one is Mary O'Dwyer Eunice. Download will. Download complete. Oh wait, no, this is the same. Oh God, wait, what's this? That's Bridget Mary Gerald. Just trying to. That's a really short will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, because if it was her, it would have to say my dad in the will, and there's no mentioning of my dad here. So,
Yeah, I don't see.
wait, where is this last one that I just downloaded? Oh my God. That's okay. So Mary Alberta, we've got Mary Gerard, we've got that one, and then this is Mary Alberta again. That's
Mm-hmm.
Mary Olive. We've got that one. Mary Olive. Where is? Where is this last one? Sorry, I'm just trying to. This is Mary Eunice. I'm trying to download this
Janet
will, but for some
Maria.
reason it's not downloading, and I don't know why. This last one isn't downloading. Let me try and download the grant. No, it's just not downloading. Oh, God. And my blimmin' granddad's documents aren't coming up. Let me
No, this
let me
is
go into
second
my
one, not
emails.
first one, not second one, not third one, not.
So you haven't found anything with Brian in it?
No,
Oh, how strange.
maybe this is wrong year.
Unless she died in Ireland, in which case we'd have to search the Irish database if she didn't die in England. Maybe she didn't die
Mm-hmm.
in England.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Should we try and search the Irish database?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have
But
the
send
link
me
for
the
that?
first one.
Yeah, I'm just
Send me
trying
the first
now.
one.
I'm just trying now.
This is the same link, I think.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's not downloading it. It's literally just not registering that I'm even clicking on it, and I really don't know why. Wait, okay, wait, let me go back to my orders. Just refresh the page. Mary Eunice download will. I think it might be loading. Maybe I just have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, download complete. Is this it? Okay, so I've got her grant here, so let me just share this with you.
Mm.
This is a grant for Mary. It's Cardiff. I don't remember my dad ever telling me she lived in Wales. And then where's the will? Just trying to open the will. Where is it? Why is it not downloading? Oh my God, come on. I don't know why it's not downloading.
Probably needs time.
Suspicious. And why does it say documents pending for my granddad? Do you not think that's really strange? Let me send you a screenshot of what I mean by this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's downloading.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Soon you will get it.
So, no, but this is strange though, because for Mary O'Dwyer Eunice, the grant's downloading no problem, but the will isn't downloading. I don't know why. Did you get the grant?
Still,
27th of June 2022.
yes, I'm now opening. Mary
Matthew
O'Dwyer.
John Michael O'Dwyer. Matthew John Michael O'Dwyer. I know there is a Michael because I had Facebook and Michael O'Dwyer kept popping up on Facebook. His name was definitely Michael O'Dwyer.
But this is not your family.
How do you know?
But this is nothing connected with your father.
I know, but this is just the grant. This isn't the will. So it doesn't say anything about her children. It just says who the administrator of the estate is. So the administrator of Mary's estate in this grant is Matthew John Michael O'Dwyer.
Do you know him?
That's what I just said. When I had Facebook, Matthew O'Dwyer kept popping up on Facebook. There is definitely a Michael O'Dwyer in my family, but it's just whether if there's probably thousands of Michael O'Dwyers in the world, but it's whether it's the same Michael O'Dwyer that kept popping up on my Facebook. Apparently she lived in Glastonbury, which could be the case, I don't know where she lived.
So we need to
This
see
could be
another
her.
document.
This could be her. In which case, if it is, and we can't get the will, we have to contact Batten's solicitors, because that was her solicitor. So why can't I get this document? It's just not downloading. It's just not downloading.
Try again, refresh.
Okay, let me refresh the page. Refresh my orders. Mary Eunice O'Dwyer, download will. Nope, nothing. Nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Maybe we need to wait.
Oh, what the hell? I say active. Oh no, this is just the date. So these wills, I can keep them on my account until the 26th of November. The documents for my granddad are still pending. So that is quite weird, because why would all the others be available and his aren't available?
I don't know.
It's a bit strange. Let me search for Irish wills. Republic of Ireland wills. National Will Search Ireland. Do you know the correct website for searching for
This is not the same one?
Oh, do you think it is? No, because I don't know if it
Try.
will, because the Republic of Ireland is in a different country. No? Am I getting that wrong? Let me try and search for my granddad on my dad's side, Malachi. His name was Ford, Forde. What was their first name? Malachi. What was their year of death? I don't know. But you have to have that information, so I don't even know if he's dead. I want to find out if my granddad on my dad's side is dead or still alive, but I don't even know. Let me just put in a random day and Do you have any keywords to search by? Brian O'Dwyer, Mary O'Dwyer, County Clare, in, what was their month of death? Don't know. Save and continue. 0 document pages returned. No, I think, oh wait, no, 0 results for that. So maybe my granddad's still alive.
Mm.
I don't know. I'd have to go through every single year of death to be able to
Find something.
find something. Yeah, it would take ages. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. There's so many variants here. Like maybe Mary died before that.
Maybe 1 year before.
Yeah, the only way I could find this information out is through messaging, reactivating my Facebook, and then messaging Anne, her sister, and Colette. But yeah, that's like the only way that I could find out that information.
Uh-huh.
But I do find it strange that it's saying pending for my granddad's will because he was the wealthy one, you know? Like that wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me if there was corruption there. And Mary
When you
Eunice, her will is just not downloading. So it's not a very helpful
yeah.
service. I mean, right, I can send an email and ask them what's going on. I'll say to HMRC, please can you send me the will here because it's not downloading. It won't.
You need to which one?
It's already in the email subject. So it's a direct link, so it says order number. Just so please
Okay.
can you send me the will, and I can do the same for my granddad's email. Just once, please can you re-upload these documents because they are not downloading from the website. Sincerely, Lydia. Okay, send. Yeah, I've done that. So hopefully they'll get back to me about that soon.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But what do you think about the email document I prepare?
yeah, really good. Brilliant. Really good
The
document.
card
Yeah, really good document. Really, really,
is
really good
strong.
document. Yeah. It's very strong. Very, very strong.
I will think if we can add something there,
Yeah.
and we will send that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't send it now. Don't send it without my consent because I need to check this document again
Okay.
to make sure everything is correct.
Yes, definitely.
Okay?
Definitely.
It's very important
Yeah.
because we need later on this document need to be right in the way that you can use it in the court and show that your mother was not just manipulating you with your son, but financially
Mm.
abusing you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's true. You do.
To get your son back.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure. Yeah.
But definitely she was lying.
Mm.
This is for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Now they both trying to cover their moves.
Mm.
Your mother and her sister.
Yeah. I know. Looks like they are. It
Mhm.
looks like they really, really are. They really, really are.
I would think how to use this in your
Mm.
court.
Yeah.
The most important, when you will get cash, you need to order soon as possible this printer,
Yeah. I know. I do.
because yeah, this is very important. If they
Yeah.
will be faster, they will block you and then gone.
I know.
And they won't fuck you up because you have too much information. And now,
Mm.
plus your mother and
Yeah.
auntie, they scare that
Mm.
if they will not block you,
Yeah.
you will put them in hard situation
Mm.
with what they did with your will.
Yeah.
Now you are threat for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You need to protect yourself
Yeah.
because they
Mm.
will not protect you, they will protect their asses,
Mm. Mm.
not yours,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. Mm.
This is for sure.
Yeah. You're right. You're definitely right. For sure. For sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
Who will come up with something
Yeah.
just that need be smart and strategic.
Mm. Yeah. I know. We do. We
Hmm.
definitely do.
Because definitely
Mm.
the estate misconduct that
Yeah.
has occurred can actually support your case regarding custody of
Yeah.
your son
Yeah.
if
Exactly.
if it is presented correctly, of course.
Yeah.
because then you will have to present, you will need to turn this into legal and psychological advantage
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
your family case.
Yeah.
Then you will
Exactly.
have to show the pattern of dishonesty and control,
Yeah.
which means your mother handling of your grandmother estate, especially hiding your inheritance for nearly 3 years,
Yeah.
making contradictory statements,
Yeah. Mhm. Exactly.
deny your access to legal documents, and
Mm.
etc.
Mm.
And this could be presented as evidence of manipulation and controlling behavior,
Mm. Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. I do. I do
And to
indeed.
be honest, in family law,
Yeah.
character and credibility
Mm.
matters a lot.
Yeah. I know. It
Uh-huh.
does. It does matter.
And if we can prove that your mother has shown that conceals information,
Mm.
controls finances or assets,
Mm.
dishonesty, you can use this to argue that.
Yeah.
For example, my mother has a consistent pattern of manipulative and controlling behavior, both
Mm.
financially and emotionally. And this
Mm.
pattern extends into how she has handled my relationship with my son.
Mm. Yeah.
Her lack of transparency over the estate mirrors how she has limited my access to my child and
Yeah.
information about him.
Mm.
And this is also connects her financial deceit to her emotional manipulation in the family court context.
Yeah.
Then you can use it to challenge her credibility in court.
Mhm. Yeah. Exactly.
Because if she claiming she has acts in
Mm.
your son's best interest, you can point to her behavior with the estate. The
Yeah.
same person who concealed in harass money from 3 years and mislead me about grandmother's will,
Mm.
now asking the court to trust her judgment about what is the best for your child,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And also you can use all her messages and contradictions about will,
Mm. Mm.
financial misconduct, to
Mm.
parental motive.
Yeah.
Also, you can then argue that your parents have financial incentive to keep your son, because as long as they remain special guardians, they receive child-related benefits or financial allowance. And now, as executor, they also control family wealth.
Yeah.
And you see,
Mhm. Yeah.
and that appears that your parents' outgoing control over both your son
Mm.
and your grandmother's estate creates a
Mhm.
financial and psychological dependent situation.
Yeah.
And you can say you believe their decision to block your access to your child is partly driven by control, not by
Mm.
genuine concern for his welfare.
Mm.
And this give a clear motive to their actions.
Yeah. Mm.
You can use this situation, Lydia,
Yeah.
if you will be presented in the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Seriously, Lydia,
Mm.
they are ex-social workers.
Mm.
They had motives to take your son away.
Mm.
You can argue. that your mother lack of integrity and financial matters shows she's not fit to make major decision for your son.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
This is the best time, Lydia, to open healing. 1 month. After 1 month, you need to be ready with full documentation
Yeah.
in folders, Lydia.
Yeah.
You need to set up the application and send after 1 month. And in the meantime, when you finish, I hope you finish faster those documents so we will have time to find someone who will represent you.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Now, this is about your life, Lydia.
I
It's like
know.
in these movies.
Yeah.
It's very important that you will act, not wait.
Yeah, I know. I will. I will.
If you will lose this chance,
Mm.
you will just lose it, Lydia. This is
Yeah, I
the
know.
best moment to win your son.
Yeah.
They did a lot of mistakes because of their greediness.
Mm. Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
I know.
They were planning everything
Mm.
before you get to this hospital, Lydia.
Yeah.
They already were planning.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I know. No.
Now everything's slowly coming out.
Mm.
When you will get back your son, don't have any contact with them directly
Mm.
because they will make harder for you. You need to cut these connections.
Yeah.
To move the country, start to be safe, start new life.
Mm.
Because as everything showed, they trying to fuck you up with everything.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
And if you will let them, they will revenge.
Yeah.
You need to be smart with your actions
Yeah. It's true. It's
because they
true.
will punish you.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
they are able to do that.
I know.
Plus now they are in fear what will happen now.
Mm.
How we were.
Yeah.
We warned them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sometimes true is very
Mhm.
important.
Mm. Sometimes the truth hurts, but
Yeah.
it's important to be aware of the truth. We need to all focus on the truth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember about her messages when she say your son will
Mm.
move to different country when he will be 18. They are already planning everything, Lydia. They could even fucking plan his life without his consent.
Yeah.
This is what you want for your son?
Mm.
Open your eyes. Because if you will not fight for your son, they will fucking lost his life the way they lost your life. They will make his life miserable.
Yeah.
He will be unhappy.
Yeah.
And then you will be unhappy because you will not find any peace in your life.
Yeah. I know. I know. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very true.
So remember, don't send anything. Tomorrow I will think how to finish this draft.
Okay.
And then I will let you know how to send it, when to send it, okay?
Okay.
So I will speak to you tomorrow.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. Hopefully by tomorrow, all the other documents will be on the site, or they'll get back to me about like where the documents are.
Yes, they will
So we'll have
send
some
you.
more
Send
answers.
it. Okay. And also, if your mother or father or Kathleen send you anything, don't respond to them by yourself, okay?
Okay. Okay, I won't.
Wait for me.
Okay.
Okay, then. Sleep well then, Lydia.
Thank you. You too.
Take care, lovely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you
Bye.
too. Bye. Bye.
Bye, love.